Queensland Gates, couple hours north of Sydney, half hour from Paulie. A track we visited twice. This video will share the preparation with you. Paulie takes the motorbikes and the quad up on one weekend. Then the next trip up, we took the caravan and stayed the weekend. Then we have some great fun on a day trip on the property with the bikes and the quads. We've been up here twice without a wind. We're longer, we're wider, we've got lower gears. This time hopefully we come away with the win. We get an ARB compressor under the bonnet of the Fortuner. We've talked about coming down it. I think I'm more nervous about coming down it. Next stage, we'll be getting the bullet onto the trailer and towing it up there to Paulie's. Twice, I think the mountain beat us. You get to share a bit of that preparation with us. We've stopped our quad fixing shenanigans. There's a lot of water in this rear diff. To go and pick up Nicholas's new ttr50, the base of the Blue Mountains. So we've got a fair hike in front of us. Hopefully we'll be back by daybreak. Nicholas's new ttr50. Needs a little bit of love, but we'll sort it out. It's out the front, the moon. Go, quick, go through the gate.
Huh?
Go through the gate. You've got to see this moon.
Why is it? Nicholas, go. What in the world is that? It's not a moon.
What?
It's not a moon, it's a motorbike.
Oh, whose motorbike is that?
It's mine.
Hey?
It's mine. Why did it say the numbers?
What do you mean?
ttr90. It's leaking fuel.
Yeah, I know. We've got to fix that. What do you reckon? Yeah. It's been a while since we've towed the expander. I thought I'd get in here, pull the hubs off, check the bearings, clean the brakes, make it good because we're going to be doing a lot of travelling over the next couple of months. The Fortuner's never towed the big Jayco before. It towed the little one many times. But as far as weight goes, it won't be a problem because it towed the Bullet. So all we're going to do is we're going to put the mirrors, the wider mirrors on, the clip-on mirrors. Paulie's taken the quad bike and the kids' motos up with him last weekend. So our job is to get the caravan up there. Push bikes need to go, so I just need to rig something up to be able to get them back. I need to modify the hitch we use on the rubber ducky to be able to take a bike rack up with us to bring back the two BMXs. Okay, so it's mocked up okay on this. Hopefully it sits just as good on Mum's taxi. The mock-up might work. Obviously I'm going to use the shorter, solid Fortuner hitch, but that's the center point of the two ball to hitch, and then I've got the clearance. So it should work. So I'll have the two small bikes here for our trip up north, and the two big bikes on the back. Our goodie bags arrived from ARB. We've got a compressor to put in the Fortuner now. It'll have its own air supply on board for the airbags. Now that we're using it to tow the caravan a lot, we'll be towing bullets, so we'll be able to come back to the trailer and use the Fortuner's compressor to pump up bullets' tyres, the pump up kit, an air blower, and then they've given us these wicked, well, they've probably been around for a while, but I've not had them. A digital deflator. Apparently really accurate, which is perfect for Bullet. The other thing is that ARB digital tyre inflator. So this will tell you, again, digital, when you're inflating the tyres. So this is perfect for when we need to pump up the airbags in the Fortuner. We can just go to the 20. I don't have to, what I used to do before is obviously air up, stop, check it with the tyre gauge. So this is an all-in-one. Digital, big numbers for the blind man. And then we've got this other bag of goodies here that we're going to work on now. So not only do we have to get this in, I've got to run an Anderson plug for the caravan, for the fridge of the van. So we've got a bit of work to do. Let's pop the bonnet. The paint's drying there, so we won't unhitch it, keep it safe. We'll just work on it here. Perfect spot for it there. We won't be needing a second battery, so that's where we'll put it. So the future plan is, if all goes well with ARB, I'll be getting a front air locker in this. So we'll be using the switches internally then, but for now I'm just going to put the switch under the bonnet here. You've got to open the bonnet to put the airline in anyway, so that's what we'll do temporarily. So we're going to use the bottom plate as a template. I'll mark the 4 holes and then we'll drill a 6.5mm drill bit through the guard. No turning back now. The magnet cleanup. Get all the bits of metal off. Carefully feed the bolts through the slotted hole here. And then what we're going to do, we're just going to put some paint on those holes and then we're going to sit this down through the 4. We'll get that plate on and then nip up these nylocks, and that'll squash and clamp the compressor to the inner guard. A great location, it's up high, very unlikely to submerge it in water, and there's a lot of air around it to cool down because these things get hot when they're pumping up tyres from 6 pound back up to 30. They say practice makes permanent, right? We've fitted enough of these compressors with air lockers in the past. So these two here are going to be for lockers generally, or rear disconnect, but we'll end up using that one day when we lock the front. But for now, and this bolt here loosens up and you can rotate for whatever position's convenient for you. The air filter at the back, don't over tighten. It's only a plastic thread. That goes there. That goes at the top here. And the solenoid screws to there. In some situations it's tight, so you don't have the luxury of being able to spin such a big unit going around, like in a comp truck where everything's tight. I'll fit this fitting and the solenoid to this on the ground, and then I'll come back and I'll wind it on. Alright, done in 20 minutes, but I'm really hanging to use this. Okay, we don't want 45, so we can air down with this one too. So we'll go up to 30. Oh, that's cool. Not enough, too much. 32, perfect. So we had 15 in them. You're supposed to run 15 empty. Nice. So it looks like we're short to reach the caravan, so we'll need a longer hose for that. A bit of love for the trailer. Have a look at that shiny new jockey wheel. Fixing stuff and moving trailers around. It's all part of the job. Unfortunately, Nicholas's new ttr50 didn't make the trip up. It still needs new handlebars. The fuel's coming out of the overflow, so the carby's got to be pulled apart. It needs some plastics, and most importantly, a rear tire. We're a couple hours into our trip. We've got the bikes are on the back. Just gonna check the wheel bearings, make sure that they're not too tight by feel. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So the Fortuna's doing around the 16 litres per 100, which is a lot better than when the Hilux was on the back. We've got our makeshift bike rack to take the BMXs home, airing up the tyres, and I just want to show you the issues we had yesterday. We had a few issues, Fortuna pulling the Jayco yesterday. This intercooler hose kept popping off. So we stopped for a break, and then I went to take off and this was off. It's happened before, so that's why there's a heavy duty clamp on this. A couple of times that it's happened, it's been pushing it with a heavy trailer on the back. So put a comment down below if it's happened to you guys running the 2.8s and how you rectified it. Now that it's cooled down, you know, it's a different situation. I can't even pull that off. It was a 30-degree day yesterday too. We're going out to get dirty. Will it do it? Easy. Let the fun begin. This could be Nicholas's last run on his ttr50. Crossing over. Good boy. Nice riding. Good work, Mel. Good riding. I have to get wet. You just didn't hit it hard enough. Very close to Paulie's quad.
Bloody Polaris, right?
Was that cool, Nicholas? Nice. Oh, nice one. You're right, it's just the damn tree was in the way. Yeah, nice. Paulie's gonna have a go. Go forward. All right, had 2 attempts. Paulie goes first go. Low range, nice one. Go, numbers, numbers. Get in there, yep, beautiful. Do the same, Nicholas. Momentum, a little bit of momentum. Good boy, nice. Easy. Well done. We always carry a spare. What do you got in front of you here? You got to stay on the right. Whoa, well done.
Careful, Nicholas. Nicholas, come watch where you're walking.
So stay tuned for the upcoming series. It should be a ripper. We've got 3, 4, potentially 5 big trucks going. It's a big climb. It's steep, it's off camber, it's scary. And as always, thanks for watching.